Hi, I'm Rhonda Hensley. I'm a life coach, an influencer, and a licensed professional counselor. And what I do on my channel here is just share things that have helped me in my personal development that I think might help you. And today I want to talk about the magic duo. And I'm not talking about Batman and Robin. I'm talking about acceptance and gratitude. And when you put the two together, it can change your outlook. It can change negative thinking. And what kind of got me thinking about this topic to do was and kind of had some angst this morning, and whenever I'm feeling that, then I try to dissect to see what's going on. This is kind of my process. This is what I teach the clients that I work with in life coaching, and is to kind of, you can journal about it, or, if you can't do the parenting thing in your head, sit down and write about it. It always kind of comes out what's going on. I already knew what was going on, and so I thought, really, the key here is I just need to accept, because I cannot change this thing that's kind of causing me some angst. I have no power over it. I can't change it. So I'm sitting outside because I've been really busy lately, and it was suggested to me that I do a downtime. So today, I didn't have anything going on, so I was sitting outside. The weather's cooler, it's nicer, I was enjoying it. And I was going through the process of what my sponsor had taught me. And that kind of relationship's a lot like, she was like my life coach. And she always told me to run things through the serenity prayer. And of course, the first part of the serenity prayer is, God, grant me the serenity to accept what I cannot change. And that's kind of that, that I'm powerless. Things that I can't change, I need to accept. And the things that I can change, I need to pray for courage to do that. So I was just kind of thinking about the stuff that she told me, and, sitting out there, and I kind of felt like Maverick in Top Gun, and he's in the cockpit flying the plane, and he can't seem to engage in the dog fight, and he's got, Goose's dog tags in his hand and looking at his picture and saying, "Speak to me, Goose, speak to me." Well, that's what I was doing outside. Speak to me, Jan, speak to me. Because Jan died about 4 years ago, and I still hear her clear as day, and I have to go back and think about the things that she taught me and told me. So I kind of went through the process, and I began to feel the serenity or peace and about whatever it was, because I have to let go of that and put it in God's hands and let Him have whatever it is that I have no power over and that I can't change. So I got a lot more peace, and so I got up and came into the house and was doing something else, and I heard as loud as ever, "Go wash the dishes." Well, that was the answer to my little prayer about Jan speak to me, because she would tell me to go wash the dishes, so I did. And while I was washing the dishes, this is another tool I've learned, is I was grateful that I had dishes to wash, because they held the food that fed us. And I had the money to go to the store and buy the food, so I was grateful for the food, the money to buy the food, the dishes that held the, I just get real simple in my gratitude practice. And so the rest of my day has been really productive, because I got into acceptance and gratitude. Changed, any negative thinking, any state of resistance that might keep abundance and all of that stuff that I like to attract into my life. And I have that calmness and assurance when I accept what I can't change, and it shifts my mindset, and I really focus in when I work with people about challenging their negative thinking and their beliefs behind that, and how to zero in on their emotions and not let emotions control their life. Because I did that for years. I ran on emotions, did knee-jerk behavior that was caused by my negative thinking because I had some beliefs, some, in my subconscious I didn't even know I had. Those negative beliefs that made me feel bad, that created unproductive or destructive behavior a lot of times. So today I have the tools, and this is the process, is I can write down whatever it is that I feel is causing me grief or angst or whatever, and then I can run it through the serenity prayer. Oh, is this something I can change? Okay, I need acceptance. Is this something I can change? Okay, I need acceptance. Is this something I can change? Why, yes it is. Then I need courage. So it kind of gives me an idea of what I can take action on and do something about, and what I can't. And then move into the gratitude. The gratitude for the many, many things that life gives us. And, a practice that I was taught early on is what I just did, washing the dishes. Bring it way down. You can be grateful for the coffee maker when you get your cup of coffee. Grateful for the cup that holds the coffee. First sip of coffee. It's wonderful. And just the little things. Flip on the light switch. You're grateful for the electricity. Just the little simple things in life. Because it moves me into the state of abundance instead of scarcity. Because there are so many things in my life as, an American citizen, period, that I have that other people don't have. Just the fact of the warm water in the shower, or like I said, the lights, my air conditioner's going. It's been 108 degrees, and man, I'm grateful for the cool air, and just so many things to be grateful for. I can't be hateful and grateful in the same attitude. And when I get into acceptance about something that I can't change, then my attitude shifts, then my mindset shifts, and I can get into gratitude. And what that does for me is I can relax. I can enjoy my day and be relaxed and serene. And I don't like to get all up in my feels and all up in, over stuff I can't control, which I can do that in an instant. And my thinking can take it all the way to the funeral. And so I like to use the tools that I was taught years ago on what to do with that, so that I can live a full and happy, joyous, and free life, so that I can be me on purpose. Which brings me to remind you to be you on purpose.